Welcome everybody, we're entering this attempt number 2 at this game number 1. We have Zerg, who is IM.Horror. He is going to be the blue Zerg on the right. He's going up against NEX.Miso. We're going to be seeing Korean Pro versus Korean Pro. Miso is, in the first attempt at game number 1, did a very weird build. He went for this odd reactor expansion looking type of thing and then threw down a couple barracks instead of a command center. So we're going to need to really keep an eye on what he's going to be doing this game, because if he does that again, I'd be very curious to see how it would actually pan out and work, because it's a very unconventional build and it might be enough to catch Horror off guard, who is obviously a very strong player. He's part of Incredible Miracles, which is definitely one of the best teams out there. He's got the likes of NEST to train with, and when you've got NEST, you're going to be able to get some very strong Zerg gameplay, Zerg just theory crafting, and very, very interested in seeing what he'd really be able to accomplish in the face of this other person. So now here we're having Miso throwing down the barracks with room for an add-on. He might be actually changing his build order. When he did play that first game, he was very wishy-washy with his build. First he built the reactor, then he canceled it, then he built a tech lab, he canceled it, and then he started swapping around, then he threw down the barracks, decided not to throw down the second one, then threw down the second one. It was pretty haphazard with what he wanted to do, which is one of the reasons why I was so curious about how it would actually work. But right now we are going to be seeing Horror running around with this drone. He might be able to control it better this time around and not lose it while he tries to kill off an SCV. But right now, Miso is getting down his refinery. He's working on getting down his barracks. We're probably going to see some kind of standard opener with the factory and everything. But this SCV is continuing to attack this drone. I guess Miso doesn't want to come so close to losing SCV to that harassing drone. But it could theoretically walk around, look for the add-on, theoretically delay the add-on, maybe get the Vespene Geyser, whatever he wants to do, but now just go ahead and harass a couple of those SCVs that are in that line, in the the refinery line. So we are going to see Horror getting down his hatchery first. He then threw down the extractor and then the spine pool, so he wants to get out fairly decently fast speedlings for his build. Right now, Miso only has 2 guys in his refinery. He might be going for that later factory build in order to try and get that. Yeah, there's a reactor on the barracks, but no factory being thrown down. So we could just be seeing a sort of reactor marine expansion, but he's getting out another barracks. Once again, we could be seeing some very odd play from Miso, as what he was doing in the first game was just odd play. Do have overlords running around the map. The natural is now officially taken. You can see the creep being spread and everything. Horror is about to actually have his spine pull out and be able to get metabolic boost fairly soon. See, the first queen has started. 2 links, 4 links are going down. Everything's looking pretty solid for his build order. He'll be able to get his metabolic boost now that he's got 100 gas. Just waiting for that 100 minerals, and I'll be expecting that to be going down. Yep, there it is. Metabolic boost has now begun, and Miso is throwing down a 3rd Rax. He could be just going for a mass marine push. He's completely stopped mining anything from his refinery. He's just constantly producing marines. He's a little bit walled off inside. There we go. Now he's going to bring these guys down. It could just be a very delayed marine bunker push at a very awkward time to try and catch Horror off guard before he has metabolic boost or before he's got baneling tech or something along those lines, and sort of punch a greedy Zerg who's trying to drone up a lot. But right now, Horror is a little bit supply blocked. He's going to be able to get out a bunch more drones. He's going to get a 3rd queen as well, so he can definitely get out a lot of creep, a lot of larva, and really work on getting a huge macro boost out this. But right now, Miso's just continuing to build SCVs, getting a lot of marines out here. This is interesting that he's continuing to produce SCVs and everything. If he's going for like a big SCV marine all-in, odds are he would have done that already to push out and try and take out everything, get those bunkers down. But right now, we see time is being given to Horror to get out that initial spine crawler, get out those units, finish up his metabolic boost, and it looks like now we're going to see a lot of Marines pushing forward. No stim, there's no contact like that. It's just straight Marines being produced. A lot of them actually queued up and everything, but you can see them moving out, trying to actually stay outside of the line of sight for the watchtower, but there are no lings there. And this could really catch Horror off guard. It's a very awkward push. And now we're having, oh my god, all those SCVs. And oh, Horror sees this. Horror sees this. There's a link there looking at the fact that there's no units down there. This is a huge all-in. Very, very huge all-in as these guys are going to continue to push forward. All these Marines are here. They are going to go ahead and start working on attacking. This hatch you could get down. Look at this. All these drones being pulled back. We can see the links being forced back. This spawn crawler's got one kill. Probably not even a second one. This is, oh my god. There are nice 21 SCVs pushing forward. So many Marines. 16 Marines, 21 SCVs. Spawn crawlers are not able to be done yet. We're seeing pushing forward. All these links coming in from behind. They gotta be careful with that ramp as we continue pushing. Now we're gonna see this huge bit of aggression. All these pushing. Oh, more Marines get taken down at the bottom. But now we're gonna see Miso pushing forward and try and delay the mining, not let Horror get all of that energy. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. The spawning pool is gonna be falling down. You can see Horror is actually now going to be mining from his natural expansion. Continue pushing forward, but this is so many units, so many SCVs. They're now just surrounding the Marines. The Marines are not going down very quickly. There are links that are trying to move in. They're actually getting a nice round. Look at the Marines getting hit by all those links, and oh, Horror is going to clean this up, and there's GG call by Miso. Horror takes game number 1 in very nice fashion after NEX.Miso, once again, doing very awkward gameplay, and Horror is going to win game number 1. He's going to try to take the series in game number 2.